my brother.
Oh, Merab, right here. Obviously, we just saw you fight in September, and I know you wanted a little more time before your next fight. So I guess physically, how are you feeling fighting in January? Because it is kind of a relatively quick turnaround for someone that just won the championship.
Yes, you're right. Originally, I wanted to come back in March, after 6 months, especially having my title fight first time, and I wanted to enjoy it. And I was in Vegas because Aljo was fighting Mosarevloev and training, and I was also dealing with some injury. But once I hear UFC need me, I step up, and like Dana said, yes. And I go to office and I said, okay, I will step up. I'm a company man, and let's do it.
When you say you were dealing with an injury, is it anything major that affected you in this camp?
No, not fight. It was affecting my training. I will post it after the fight. But yeah, training was difficult because of this injury, but I'm good. I'm ready now. I'm good. It's all good. You know.
And how has life been for you outside of fighting since your last win? Because obviously you live in America, but you also have a whole country back home that looks up to you. So just how's life been?
Yeah, life was same thing. Nothing changed in my life because you guys know last couple times I'm in big fights, and people recognize me, especially real ones, and I used to so much love and support wherever I go. I always have with people good time and good energy, and life don't change nothing. I still have the same people around me, same friends, same family members, even more good people, more connections. It's only getting better. But of course, since I came champion, it was huge for my country, huge for me. As you saw my 1 minute when Dana White wrapped the belt on me, and that was crazy. I wasn't even believe. And when I go my country, I was shocked again how people were so happy to see me as a champion. Like I said, it's a big deal for small country Georgia we have 2 champions in UFC. And they always support me, doesn't matter what. But to become UFC champion, of course, it's huge. And my country motivated me and gave me so much love and support. And that was very, very, very good. And when I came back, and all the real ones, and I'm more happy that when former UFC champions, former UFC fighters, or the UFC fighters, professional fighters, all the real the media people or the real ones, they recognize me and they give me respect, and they talk to me behind the cameras and they give me respect. This is what is important for me. It was big thing for me. That's all. But nothing changing to me. I'm same guy, same motivated, same hungry, and you guys will see on January 18th.
A lot's been made of the drama between you and Umar leading up to this fight. I think his exact phrase was, you need a reason to hate him, and you're kind of building this thing in your mind and challenge you to bring evidence about the disrespect that you say he's given you. So I'm just asked, do you actually hate Umar, or is that just him trying to build the fight too?
That's another thing. It's not true. I don't need to hate nobody. You guys know. I was kissing Sean O'Malley, I had so much fun inside the octagon, I was smiling there. I don't need to hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. But it was things that Umar disrespect me. He called me fake champion, which is I'm not a fake champion. He bring it up something disrespectful expression, which is not. And he said it's a Georgian expression. It's not Georgian expression. He mentioned my country, and then he still continued to disrespect me, and this is not right. And especially from him, because I know him. Every time I see him, I give him my respect. I was cool with him, and I know him as a person. And then this is not like social media. This is not like a video game, something you guys talking trash. We are real people, and to get disrespect from Umar, I was mad. And when I met him in person, I asked him, "Why you disrespect me in Twitter?" And he said, "Yeah, because I wanted. What are you gonna do about it?" And then you guys see, 30 minutes later, he said, "I never disrespect you. I never disrespect your country. That's why I was so mad and I wanted to kill this guy, because I'm a real guy. I'm not going to ignore this because I don't ignore this." And that was it. But now it's all good. We have a fight week. I'm positive because I won, because I'm not gonna. Of course, like I just saw him and I just ignore him, and like I don't. Now we have this fight on contract, and it's gonna be good fight, and I'm sure you guys would love this fight, and you guys will have a good show.
A lot of people say this could be the best bantamweight fight ever in terms of skill set in there. And given the hype surrounding this, do you feel like this could be the biggest bantamweight title fight of all time, just given the drama, plus it matches your guys' skill set in the octagon?
I won't say like this. My next opponent always big challenge for me, because every time you fight new opponents, there is new challenge, and after this, I'm sure will be somebody new, even if it will be something rematch. Look at how good Peter Yan looked against Figueiredo, and next fight always will be the biggest and biggest. I don't think I beat so many good guys, but nobody remembers anymore. MMA fans. They say MMA fans has short memories, and I think they do.
Just last one for me. Your coach John Woods said if you beat Umar, you could be the greatest bantamweight ever. I'm curious, what do you make of those comments from your coach?
No, I don't think that soon. But I mean, that's up to you guys. Whatever you will decide. But I mean, we had so many good champions here, like Dominic Cruz, Aljamain Sterling, and I will get there. But I'm not focused on this. I'm always focused for my next opponent, and that's what I'm focused on now. Umar Nurmagomedov is in front of me, and I have so many reasons to beat him. Because first of all, like I said, like I said before, he get here like a little bit. He takes shortcuts because he was fighting debut guys, and from debut guy number 2. That's, I think, when I say gift, that's where I think he get gift, because like you have to fight the ranked opponents to get number 2, and that was the thing. He beat number 2, yes, and there is so many good guys outside of rankings, like Raul Rosas, even in ranking, Bautista, he has 7 fight win streak. He has more than Umar, but because he don't have a cousin like Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's not in the conversation. So that was all my my thing. I was talking about this. I'm still talking about this because I like to talk truth. Even I'm fighting after tomorrow, the guy. This fight is done. I just like to talk truth.
Merab, Umar is pretty young, one of the younger fighters in the top of this division. Do you feel like this is going to be the only time you will fight him, or do you plan on beating him so definitively that no one's ever going to want to see a rematch?
No. I mean, he's young, and that means he will even grow up. And I mean, who knows? Yeah, he continue winning and I continue winning, we may meet again. And yeah, like no, like I also some people say, oh, beat him now before he's young and before he's new. It doesn't make sense, like yeah. So it's we may meet again, but listen, I'm gonna focus for this fight now, and we'll see next time.
Merab, back here.
Yes.
So people doubted you early on in your career against Piotr Jan, Sean O'Malley, Henry Cejudo. Merab can't do what he does, and then you go and do what you do, dominant, controlling wrestling whenever you want, getting the takedown. Now they're saying, okay, now this guy, he can't do the same thing. Merab is not going to be able to do, but you always end up doing it. Can you tell me how you feel Umar's wrestling compares with Henry Cejudo?
I mean, Henry Cejudo, Olympic champion, but Umar Nurmagomedov, he's a completely MMA fighter, and there is two different challenges, of course, and especially I never fought Umar Nurmagomedov, and I have to figure it out first, then I will tell you after.
That makes sense.
Different, yeah. But, like I said, every new opponent is new challenge, and every training camp is different because for Umar, I wanted to more long training camp to prepare good, because he's like well-rounded fighter, like striking or wrestling. But once I signed the contract, I'm in, and I'm so comfortable now, and I'm excited we have this fight in a couple days.
Absolutely. Are you happy with the fact that you're such a popular fighter? I think you may be the first in that area outside of Russia and Georgia. English is not your first language, but yet you have so many American fans cheering for you. One of my favorite things was when the Aljo and Sean O'Malley face off. Sean took off his jacket to be tough, and you put on Sean O'Malley's jacket. That's still one of the epic moments in my mind. But I think you have this image of not only a nice guy, but a fun guy and a funny guy, showing that a very tough guy can also be fun and funny. This is you, I think, naturally, but did you kind of work to put this image out there, or is it just you being Merab?
Thank you so much for this question. Yeah, this is just me. Like my friends knows that this is me. Listen, I'm a hard worker, but at the same time I like to have fun, and I like to have good times with my friends, and I'm not. I'm fine with make fun of myself, or have a good time, and the popularity I think came with like some funny videos, like some even when I break the leg with my head and stuff like this. Yeah, but also when I fight, I beat all this contender helps too. It's there is so many good what they call. There is so many popular guys in TikTok, but they cannot fight like I fight.
Absolutely. Last question for me. What's your prediction for the main event? How do you think Sarukian Makhachev #2 is going to go?
Islam is great champion, and all respect for him. But I'm friends with Arman Sarukian, especially he born in Georgia. He's my neighbor, Armenian, and now we are a team. We both fighting against Dagestanis, and let's go, Arman. You can do this. You can shock the world.
Love it. The Georgia connection for the 2 wins.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Thank you.
Merab, I got a quick question. Maybe you will not like it, but I wanted to ask about your friend. You had a friend, the kid, you helped him out a lot. I believe his name is Mahdi. And during your preparation for this fight, I believe there was some leakings that he's trying or helping out Umar with his camp. What do you think about that whole situation? Do you think he leaked something important about you, injuries, some secrets? Just wanted to ask what you think about this whole situation.
No, this is very little things. I'm not focused about this because I'm focused on myself, my training camp, and there is so many things always going in training camp or in a life, and this thing's not gonna affect my fight. I'm focusing my fight, and Magdi, I love him, and he's young and good man, and he's with Dagestanis now, but he's from Dagestan. That's the thing. I came friends with him before, and he was living in my house, and we was training together. But now, I understand him. He go with Khabib and Makhachev because he loved them, and he loves those guys. And this is not right move, but I think he was in a spy. He cannot do any other way. I think Khabib asked him to go and be with them, and I understand this, and I don't think Magdi is a bad guy, and I love him, and this is no problem. This is I'm not focusing on this. It's all good.
Thank you, bro.
Merab, to your left over here. You want to go back to talking about Tsaroken just a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit more about your guys' relationship, and if you guys had any conversation leading up to this week?
Nothing like this specifically, but I know him since he came in U.S. After Islam fight, and of course we are always cool for each other, and Armenia and Georgia, we're friends, especially he born in Georgia, and in Georgia we have so many Armenians lives, and we all live good, and we are friends, and we was hanging out in Abu Dhabi now, after my fight, and we became even more friends, and we was cooking together with Volkanovski, and now, we are fighting teammates, and we are one team now.
And one more question for you, a bit of a fun question. On social media, you posted a clip from an old movie with the Armenian actor Frunzik and another Georgian actor. Tell me about that movie, why you posted it, and the meaning behind that.
So I posted because they are dancing to one Georgian, one Armenian together. They're happy, and I said that this will be me and Armen Tsaroken after we will beat them. So, and then I tell you, I like positive. It was hard to find the positives in this training camp. It was a lot of bullshit, a lot of drama. But I try. I try always to have a good time.
I'll leave you with one last positive question. Obviously, the main event, co-main event, all you guys are from basically the same region. What does it mean to you, not just to represent Georgia, but the whole region, and put that region on the map?
Yeah, you guys see how talented we are. This part where we live, because we always have a top competitions like wrestling and other sports, and judo, and this is. Now, this is a perfect example to hard work where can put us like we are fighting main event and co-main event here in California, and then whole world is waiting for us. This is huge, and this is big for small countries like we are from, like Georgia, Armenia, and Dagestan.
Merab right here.
Merab.
Merab, Jamal Hill was here, and he was talking about how much he appreciated how you and Aljo and the team welcomed him when he moved to Vegas, and he was excited to be on the card with you. Can you just talk about your friendship with Jamal Hill?
Hey, Jamal Hill is a great dude. He also very funny, very positive, and he likes also make joke and make funny videos, and also he fights hard and he fights good, and I don't understand why people criticize him in social media, but he did talk with the fans, and I don't think that's a good idea. But he's cool, I love him, and of course I will always support him, and he's a good guy, and we are just friends and respect each other. That's it.
How do you like the shorts that they made you now as champion?
Yeah, this is the best, and then I'm really grateful for these shorts, UFC and Venom. When I take this fight, it was only 6 weeks left, and then they don't have much time. They said, just we have 1 day to make this, and come to the office. And I go in the office, and I tell them I need this too in my short. I need this, and then they did how I want, and they even make beautiful design, and I'm so excited. Everybody loved in my country this short. Now I go social media, I see all over, and then even UFC fans, I think, love it. So, and then of course that was my dream, and I'm grateful for this.
Final question. Obviously, you're a great fighter all around, but your grappling is very good. Umar and his whole team and family are also very well known for their grappling. Is it tempting to want to prove something on the ground specifically when you fight Umar?
No, I'm not here for grappling. I'm here for fight, and I wanted to win against Umar Nurmagomedov. He's undefeated, and break his record and just make him humble. That's it.
Yes. Merab, hello. The great Russian poet Mikhail Lermontov loved Georgia very much. There's street named after him in Tbilisi. Do you like Lermontov? You know who is it?
Yeah, I do know.
Yes, maybe you know any poem by Lermontov?
When I was in school and young, I was a good student, but now my all focus is for MMA, and I forget a lot of things, and I forget everything I learned in school, and I don't think anymore of this. I'm thinking Umar Nurmagomedov right now.
Okay, Merab, you worked on construction site for up 30 years. What do you think would be if, like Umar, you only focused on sport, grounding up, and never did any other work?
So I was working construction, and that's why I have different power and different mindset. I was working 8 hours straight, go, 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 go. Now this 25 minutes is nothing for me, and Umar will feel that, So this is extra workout for me, what I was doing in construction. I think, and that's helping my fighting style, and I'm grateful what I done in my life, and you guys all see.
Okay, the last question. Do you respect Lermontov?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Gamarjuma Merab.
Gamarjuma.
How are you? First of all, your red suit, it's the same that it was at Noche, so it's the lucky one.
Say one more time.
Jacket. Your red jacket is the same as it was in Noche, or it's different?
Different, but I don't believe lucky. I believe hard work. This is different jacket. Yeah, but thank you.
And the question: you and Umar said to each other lots of things recently. Can you imagine that you two will shake hands one day, and what should happen for that?
Of course, I want to shake hands, and I want to give him respect, and I want to be good with him again. We have to settle this one down. We have to find, that's why, we are men, and that's okay. Sometimes we will fight, but I'm just upset that he disrespect me. He should not disrespect me. And then, yeah, of course, I don't want to be to have an enemy, or I want to, so I want to answer this. When he disrespect me, I wanted to fight him. That's normal, no problem. He knows this. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi guys.
Umar, this is a moment that many UFC fighters dream of, fighting for a world title. It feels like this is something people thought was going to happen for you earlier. So now that you're here a couple of days away from actually fighting for that title, how excited are you to get into the cage on Saturday?
I'm very excited, and it's not true. It's not happened too early. I'm fighting for the title like most of the fighters, Even some of them fight for the title after one streak, someone they fight in the for the title for his debut fight, you know, and it's not make sense to tell this like I fought for the title because of my cousin name, because of Habib name, or UFC pushed me. And Aljamain Sterling fought for the title after 5 win streak. Why I cannot fight for the title after 6?
Do you feel people are looking at Merab and seeing that he's angry at you and stuff like that? Do you feel that he's over emotional about fighting you? Do you think there's something about you that makes him uneasy and nervous?
He nervous, of course he nervous, and he maybe he upset with UFC. You know, they pushed him to fight with me, and even before when he was not champion, he don't take this fight. He doesn't want to fight with me, you know. And when he became champion, I think he tried to fight with someone's, because other guys gonna be easy fight for him, you know. And he can't tell anything to UFC, to Dana, you know. He can't say to show them. He always talking he's company guy, and you know. But they pushed him to fight with me.
Stylistically, for you, do you think Merab is your toughest challenge in the division, or do you think you could beat him and there are maybe other guys that you would have to fight after that could be a bit trickier? Where do you see him against you as in rankings?
You know, not just Merab. I train all the time for guys who like improving. You know, right now MMA become like high level sport. You know, everybody know how to punch, strike. Everybody know how to wrestle. Grappling is good. Everybody has, and that's why always when we train at home, we improving everywhere. You know, we try to be like good in any position.
Merab was just here, and he said that before your press conference last month, he saw you backstage and said, "Why are you disrespecting me?" And you said, "Because I want to do something about it." But then you went out to the press conference and you said, "Oh, I haven't said anything disrespectful." Do you remember that interaction?
Of course, I remember that moment. And when he asked to me, okay, I saw him, right? I smiled to him and go to do interview. And he come to ask to me, "Why you disrespect me?" Okay, he have question, "Why you disrespect me?" I want to tell him, what are you talking about? Exactly what I said. What, like, you too sensitive. Explain to me. And he talking about that. Why you disrespecting me? Why you disrespecting me? I'm not his son. You know, he can't ask to me like father and son. Like, why you do this? He not my father. You know. Of course, I want to tell him like because of I want what you can do. You know, if he want to conversation, he have to explain to me, hey, why you said I'm like this. I do something, but if you guys can find anything, what I said with name Merab coward, Merab bullshit guy, or anything else, show me it. Of course, when he do some video, like a teacher, he show why Petr Yan deserve more than me. Of course, I will tell Merab, don't be scared. You making like you show like it's. You know, it's nobody understood why you try to avoiding, you know. Dana said, I'm next. Joe Rogan, after his fight, asked to him, what about Umar, his next challenger? And everywhere he tried to avoid, right? But it's not like me what I said. All words said, all fans said, Merab tried to avoiding this fight. He looking like bad. And what else? What I have to do?
And last one from me, it's obviously a big night for you and your entire team on Saturday, but I'm curious, who do you think has the harder fight? Is it you, or does Islam have a harder fight with Arman?
I think Arman much better than Merab like a fighter. You know, he can like he have good skills, very good. And I don't think it's gonna be a hard fight, you know, but because if Islam is amazing fighter, you know. He's the person who I looked always like I want to be like Islam, you know. He's very high level IQ fighter, you know. But like a fighter, Arman much better than Merab, of course. Everybody can tell this.
Right here. You know, Merab was in here and someone asked like, oh, would you want to prove your grappling against Umar? He goes, I'm not looking to grapple, I'm looking to get into a fight. And then a couple weeks ago, he did an interview, and he goes, I'm not even going to take him down. I want to stand and strike with him. Do you think he's just saying this to kind of play games with you, or do you really believe he wants to go in there and just strike with you to prove a point?
Guys, I don't care about what he said, you know. I think he have to will wrestle. It's 100%. You can see how he fought the last fight with O'Malley, and he losing in any position, you know. He missing punches, kicks, and he was not too good, you know. Just what he did good, he take down O'Malley, but I don't know how is O'Malley not train wrestling skills, you know, defense. It was amazing. And I don't care about what he said, what he want. We're gonna cage gonna close, and we're gonna show who's the best fighter.
He was just in here, and he was asked, would he be willing to shake your hand after the fight? And he said, of course, and he hopes you two can be good again after this fight, but you have to settle this right now. So I'm curious, do you think he actually does hate you, or is this just him building something in the mind to get ready?
Guys, I really don't know. Like, even before when he was not champion, right? I tell him when he beat Petryan after fight, I said I want to white papaja versus black papaja, right? For that moment, he not nervous, right? It was not disrespectful for him. But when he became champion, when he knew he will fight with me, he beginning this do drama. You know, I don't know why. I don't have any problem with him, you know. I even on press conference, I tell him, hey, I don't care about you. I just need this belt. We're gonna see how he will act. If he want to be, he said he want to come to Dagestan. If he want to come like Dagestan, like a friend, I will meet him, take care about him. If he want to come like anywhere, like enemy, like do something, like it's gonna be same, you know.
Umar in the back right here. Salam alaikum.
Alex.
So, how do you feel Merab compares to probably your best challenge so far, Corey Sandhagen?
I don't know why he thinks Corey easy fight. You know, I think he's one of the best fighter in my division, and I think nobody will beat him. Nobody will beat him. Even like Sean O'Malley, if you will put Sean O'Malley versus O'Malley, I think Sean O'Malley and versus Corey gonna smash him, I think.
So
Corey is very tough fighter.
So Merab may be not tougher than Corey Sandhagen, or will it be a harder?
No. It's gonna be hard fight. You know, it's gonna be hard fight. Like a fighter, I think Merab have better wrestling attack. You know, better than Corey Sandhagen, but striking, I think Corey is one of the best.
Absolutely. You have great wrestling and grappling as well. Is this a matchup where you will say you will not be taken down, or are you prepared and it's okay if you're taken down?
I will do everything to destroy him. Doesn't matter, it's going to be punching, take him down, grappling, to take his belt, try to choke, everything. It's MMA, right?
Yeah.
I just want to go to there and fight.
Excellent. Final question for me. You're still young in the sport. How do you think you compare in skills to your brother, to Habib, to Islam right now?
Again?
Right now, you're still young in the sport. You're an amazing fighter. Where would you put yourself if you compare your skills now to Habib at his best, to Islam, to your brother Usman?
Like I want to compare with Islam and Habib.
Compare myself to?
Compare myself with Islam and Habib. I think there's, for both of us, for me and for Usman, there's like, you know, they high level guys, you know, and always when I train with them and I find something what I learn new, you know, and it's amazing. These guys still training, learning, and always, even Habib, even Islam, they both show me something very, you know, like normal things, like
simple
things, and but these guys doing this always, you know, and game is for them, it's easy, you know, but for me, I try to learn.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Umar right here. on your left, right here, Umar. I'm wondering, obviously, you know, your whole team, your whole family, Habib won the title, Islam won the title, your brother Usman won the title in another promotion. You've been training together for so long. Do you feel that pressure to be that last member of the family to win a belt also?
Чувствуешь на себе давление выиграть пояс, поскольку уже твоя команда и твои братья, они все выиграли пояс, и теперь остался ты последний, у кого еще пояса нет?
No, I'm not sure. Pressure, nothing. You know, I'm not come to yesterday in this sport. You know, I'm here a long time. I'm with them, and we know who we are, and we know how we're ready, and nothing. Like I don't feel pressure.
Can you talk about how important these 2 weeks are to your family? Just obviously you and Islam fighting, but then next week your brother also in a big fight. What does this mean to your family?
It's gonna be good legacy for us, you know. When we will become older, we're gonna tell our kids, do you know, your father was fighting for the title, you know, our team was great, you know, it's awesome, you know. I think we're gonna be like our family, our team gonna be like Gracie. Everybody will know like what we did in MMA.
Final question. Obviously, you've all known each other for a very long time, several of them obviously your family. For Islam, obviously, you know, he's known Habib a long time. You had to have met him. Can you just tell the story? What was Islam like when you first met him, when you guys were really young?
Каким был Ислам, когда вы только познакомились с ним, когда вы были еще значительно моложе? Вот ваша первая встреча, первое знакомство, какой он был тогда, еще до того, как он был чемпионом?
I don't remember when we first time meet, but Islam was always funny guy, you know, who kidding with everybody.
Thank you.
Салам алейкум, Умар. Слева тебя. Привет. В бою против Петрояна Мераб сделал 49 тейкдаунов. Как ты считаешь, говорит ли это о том, что у него какая-то супер выносливость прям? И считаешь ли ты, что в бою с тобой у него будет примерно такая же тактика, он будет пытаться постоянно делать тейкдауны?
In a fight against Peter Yan, Merab attempted 49 takedowns. Do you think that means that he has an incredible endurance? And do you think that his strategy for this fight against you is the same? He's going to continue to try and do takedowns?
You know, I don't care about his wrestling skills, and I don't care about his condition, because I know I'm ready, and I don't care to his wrestling skills. With Jose Aldo don't give him even one takedown. You know, he just have good wrestling for guys who doesn't understand wrestling skills like wrestling games.
Если можно на русском немножко для нашей аудитории. Очень много критики свалилось перед этим боем на Магди, которого обвиняют в том, что он якобы ушел, якобы шпионил. Как, с твоей точки зрения, твоими глазами выглядит эта ситуация?
С Магди я не вчера познакомился. Это наш братишка. Я с ним уже год и знаком, и хорошо дружу, и всегда на связи. Спрашиваю, как он здесь один. Нужно понимать, что для меня он земляк, который на чужбине. Это первое. Второй момент, шпионил и так далее. Он утром туда, к Мерабу ходил на тренировки, у него хорошие отношения с Мерабом. А вечером к нам приходил, потому что у нас вечером проходила тренировка, знаешь, больше такая техническая, где можно было ему набрать бокс, там байк сделать с нами, потренироваться, добавить. И нужно понимать, что для Мераба, говорю, для Мигди, как и для любого дагестанца, наша команда, вот Хабиб, Ислам, это, знаешь, такие бойцы, которые пробились, и он, конечно, хочет с ними познакомиться, с ними потренироваться. Это много что значит. Относительно того, что помогал ли мне Мигди, я не знаю, чем он мне может помочь. Я реально это не знаю. Я с ним спарринги не проводил, борьбу он мне поставить не может, я с ним борьбу не тренировал. Мы с ним грэпплинг-матч боролись пару раз, и то потому, что там мало людей было моего веса. И даже в этих грэпплинг-матчах я думаю, что я Мигди помогаю намного больше, потому что когда человек лучше, чем ты в грэпплинге борется, ты от него учишься. Как я от Хабиба учусь, как я от Ислама учусь, Мигди учится, и это все для него. Относительно того, что, например, вот он же дружит с Мерабом, я никогда не говорил ему, там, тебе что-то нужно, как-то сказать. Я всегда понимал, что ему с Мерабом нужно эти отношения сохранить. Это человек, который сделал для него добро. Всегда нужно к нему уважительно относиться. Будет Мерабу нужна помощь, Мигди нужно будет отозваться, помочь, оставаться в хороших отношениях с ним. И поэтому все эти оскорбления, все это в адрес Мигди, они беспочвенные. Нужно понимать, что он с Дагестана, что он наш брат, что у нас тоже с ним очень хорошие отношения. Ну, в зал к Мерабу, но они сами его попросили. Они, наверное, я не знаю, кто именно это решил. Тренерский штаб его, они попросили его туда не приходить, пока бой не закончится. Не знаю, может, они думали, что он нам что-то говорит. Хотя, как боец, Мераб всем понятен, там что-то у кого-то спрашивать не нужно. Спасибо.
Брат, можно вопрос?
Сейчас. Перед боем, перед тобой здесь был Мераб, и я у него спросил, готов ли он протянуть тебе руку. Он сказал, что да, без проблем, он готов тебе пожать руку. С твоей стороны, ты готов протянуть ему руку после поединка?
Я же это сказал, если он мне протянет руку, если мы закрываем все вопросы в клетке, мы их закрываем. Если он хочет продолжения, от него все зависит. Я изначально не был агрессором в этом конфликте. Я изначально, я с ним хорошо и до этого общался, мы с ним много раз встречались. Я с ним встречался там в Нью-Йорке я с ним встречался, а потом в зале я его видел, у нас там общая фотка есть. Поэтому у меня вот агрессивно вот это все вести, там говорить оскорбления, это все в клетке разберемся. А если после боя он что-то хочет продолжить, то я отвечу так же, как вот какой привет. А если он захочет закончить на этом все, мы закончим. Никаких проблем в этом нет.
И последний короткий от меня. Недавно было видео с Хабибом, которое вызвало большой резонанс с авиакомпанией. Говорил ли Хабиб, рассказывал ли вам, что там на самом деле произошло? И приятно ли тебе, что практически все комьюнити встало на его сторону и, собственно, заняло его позицию в этой...
Ну, я думаю, все и так видели, что там произошло, потому что он этой девушке, стюардессе, объяснил, сказал, я все английский понимаю, я помочь, если что, смогу. И она как-то прицепилась. Он молодец, у него терпение есть большое. Правильно сделал, что не стал там какие-то конфликтные... В конфликт это все втягивать.
Спасибо, хорошего боя.
Умар, привет. Скажи, вот ты знаешь, Мераб будет драться в эксклюзивных шортах со Святым Георгием, флагом Грузии, словами «Лучше умереть с честью, чем жить в позоре». Какие изображения ты нанес бы на свои шорты, будь такая возможность, и какую, может быть, цитату?
Он молодец, красиво написал, конечно. Кавказский дух это все. Вот это его пословица, то, что он туда на шорты написал, я думаю, она очень близка и дагестанскому народу. Относительно какой бы я написал, я не знаю, об этом надо подумать. Об этом надо сесть, подумать. Конечно, там были бы дагестанские горы, особенно вот горы вот моего района, Сумадинского района, как ислам по боку нанес. Так, что именно бы я написал, это нужно подумать.
Умар, будешь ли ты драться не только за себя и за свою команду, но и за всех тех, кого оскорбили слова Мераба про Россию в различных интервью?
Я не знаю, почему он вдруг резко отошел от всех этих слов. Когда Петр Ян выиграл Фигуредо, он резко начал о нем хорошо отзываться, начал там говорить, ты уважительный, я хочу с тобой драться. Он очень быстро забыл, какой он был до боя с Мерабом. С Петром Яром. Относительно, уже он это все, я не знаешь как, человек что-то говорит для пиара, понимаешь, и после этого эти все принципы, эти все, вот, то, на чем он был, оно все быстро меняется. И не знаю, вроде он перестал это все делать. Поэтому забудем. Надеюсь, он сам тоже больше не будет это все повторять, потому что страну, целую нацию ты не можешь оскорблять.
И последний вопрос от меня. Как бы ты оценил шансы своего брата Усмана в потенциальном бою с Арманом?
Усманчика?
Да.
Конечно, я уверен в Усмане. Усман показал, что он птица высокого полета в бою с Шабли. Он показал, что он высококлассный, техничный боец.
Спасибо.
Брат, последние два вопроса быстрых. Миллиард вопросов вам уже разных задали. У меня такой вопрос. Как ты считаешь, Мераб действительно, он просто раскручивает бой, пытается залезть тебе в голову, или он действительно, вот все, что он тебе говорит, он это испытывает, у него на самом деле личная неприязнь к тебе? И после этого еще один вопрос у меня.
Я честно не знаю, я не разобрался для себя. Я не знаю, что именно, какой посыл он в себе несет. Вот эти все оскорбления, вот это все поведение, может, он хочет пеперю продать, может, он на самом деле оскорблен, обижен. Я честно не знаю. Это для него вопрос хороший.
И если, даст Бог, у тебя получится забрать титул в эти выходные, с кем бы ты больше всего хотел бы сразиться в дивизионе? Кто тебе интереснее всего как соперник?
Если посмотреть на топ-10, там вообще непонятная ситуация. В топ-15 еще есть ребята, у которых есть длинная серия побед. Вот именно в топ-10 там все с одной победой, с двумя победами, с поражениями. И поэтому кого-то определить именно вот с ним, знаешь, не знаю, кого именно даже сказать. Но если UFC, скорее всего, так и будет. UFC, скорее всего, захочет сделать бой с Шоном Омели, потому что он сейчас остается, почему-то он сохранился, номер 1, остался он. И если это будет он, то не в принципе, вот, любого давай, кого угодно, он в топ-10, кто угодно, мне без разницы.
Удачи, брат.
Все, спасибо большое, всем удачи, всего хорошего.